Good morning, Sanskarian. How are you? Okay. So today, in the second chapter, our topic say food preservation. Food preservation means food का संरक्षण, भोजन का संरक्षण means how can we prevent the food from spoilage. So see here what is the definition of food preservation? The process in which the food materials, foodstuffs are given a physical or chemical treatment by the chemical treatment or physical treatment to prevent their spoilage is called food preservation. Means food can be prevented either by using some physical process or by using some chemical process. So this process by which we can prevent the food material from being spoiled. So this process may be chemical process or may be some physical process. So here we have got so many process, so many methods by which we can preserve our food items, food materials for long period of time. So students, here we have some common methods to preserve the food that we are going to discuss today. So one by one we will be discussing with you, students. Now point number one, preservation of food by sun drying. Here what is the meaning of sun drying? Sun drying means some food items that we can expose, then we can keep in the sunlight. So why do we keep the things, the material in the sunlight? Because due to the heat of the sun, the food item that contains the amount of the water, it can be removed due to the heat. Means you can say that excessive amount of the heat, they evaporate the water which is present in the food materials. It may be your any vegetables, like that we have got so many things, like that if I talk like that your cabbage, that also you can put it in the sunlight, and that guarfali, understood, and so many other things that we can for a long time. So many things are there that we can use in dry form for making vegetables. We are using day-to-day items. So many vegetables are there that we can eat first in the dry form, and after that by boiling we can make it vegetables. Like that, in that same case with the fish also. So fish also can be dried, and after that it can be used for the long time. And some fish that can be preserved in that very chilled method, like that deep freezer, that also we can use. So many items are there, so many vegetables are there that we can use for the long time after drying. When they are dried, then for the long period of time we can use it. They will not spoil. There will be no any kind of bacteria will develop inside it because there is no water content. And second here, preservation of food by heating. Students, you know that due to the heat, the temperature of the food material increase, and you know that the excessive temperature, whatever the microbes are there, they cannot survive for long time, and they can be killed, they can be destroyed by the heating. So many food items are there that by heating we can kill the bacteria, we can kill the germs, we can kill the microbes which are present in that food items. So by heating, like the same thing with the milk also. So when we first heat the milk and then we can keep in the refrigerator, it means that by heating we can make it safe for the long time. Otherwise that milk can turn into sour. Next is preservation of food by cooling. So here means, students, cooling means decrease the temperature. Decrease the temperature when the food items are kept in low temperature. In low temperature means there is very less chances are there for developing that bacteria, that microbes. So many things are there like that your fruits, vegetables that you can keep in a refrigerator, because refrigerator is only one place that can be cooled. So here cooling is there, and in cooling, keeping in cooling, we can keep our food materials for a long periods. And next is preservation of food by deep freezing. Here deep freezing means here students that keeping the food materials at 0 degree Celsius temperature. At 0 degree Celsius temperature we can find in the freezer, that freeze compartment. Here temperature remains 0 degree or below 0 degree centigrade. At 0 centigrade temperature, whatever the bacteria are there in the food, that can be destroyed. Everything can be destroyed, means no bacteria, no microbes, nothing. And that food items we can save for long time, like that all kind of fishes, meat, and like that your butter, that cheese, that some pieces, that pea, these things we can keep in deep freezer, and we can save the food material for a long period of time. And next point is students, preservation of food by the common salt. This is very common method. This is the traditional method. Our ancestors, our forefathers also were using this method. In this method, common salt, the salt which we eat, खाने का जो नमक होता है, we have to add in the food material such as pickles, जितने भी अचार होते हैं, like that lemon, like that your raw mango, कच्चे आम का अचार, like that the chilies. So when we make the pickle, that time we have to add a common salt. Why do we add this common salt? बच्चों हम common salt add क्यों करते हैं? Add common salt add करने से क्या हो जाएगा? Because common salt absorb the moisture which is present in the food content. जो food content में जो भी moisture होता है, जो भी water content होता है, इसको absorb करता है. And when there will be no water, then there will be no chance to develop the microbes like that bacteria. So by adding salt in food items, food materials, we can save that food materials for long period of time. And next friends, preservation of food by sugar. Sugar also used as a common preservatives. You have seen that like some murgas are there, like that jam, jellies, and different of sweet pickles, जो मीठे अचार बनते हैं, like that lemon, so in that we have to add sugar, because sugar also reduce the water content and it reduce the chances of developing the microbes or bacteria in that food stuff, in that food material, and that thing we can save, we can preserve for the long period of time. And next is the very important, that using some chemicals. So students, by using some chemicals also we can save, we can preserve our food for a long period of time. For examples, like that vinegar. What is this vinegar? ये vinegar क्या होता है? ये सिरका होता है. हिंदी में इसको बोलते हैं सिरका. एक्चुअली ये एसिड होता है, इसको इंग्लिश में एसिटिक एसिड बोलते हैं. दिस इज द एसिटिक एसिड एंड जनरल नेम इज द सिरका. व्हेन वी ऐड दिस सिरका, दिस एसिटिक एसिड, दिस विनेगर इनटू द फूड स्टफ लाइक दैट पिकल्स, अचार, देन दे किल द microbes, they kill the bacteria, they reduce the chances of bacteria, and they are used to preserve our food for long time. And next is sodium benzoate. Apart from this vinegar, we have got one more chemical, that is sodium benzoate. This sodium benzoate is available in the market, and this is the common thing. This is the common chemical which we can add in some type of pickles. Like the vinegar, it also protects the food from spoilage, and we can protect our food. We can be secured our food for being spoilage. And finally, students, by pasteurization method. What is this pasteurization method? This pasteurization method, this is a very important method. In this your chapter, this pasteurization is there, students. So Louis Pasteur, actually he was from Britain. He was British, and he invented one method. So what is there in this method, students? In this method, milk is heated at 70 degrees Celsius temperature. How much? 70 degrees Celsius. At the when we boil the milk at 70 degrees Celsius, then whatever the microbes like that bacteria, they are immediately destroyed. And after this heating at 70 degree temperature, immediately within 15 to 20 seconds, we will heat the milk at 70 degrees Celsius, and then immediately it is chilled, it is cooled at 0 degrees centigrade Celsius. By doing these things, whatever the remaining bacteria are there, जो bacteria बच गए हैं, that also will be destroyed. This process is known as the pasteurization method. So pasteurization method is very important to protect our milk from being spoiled. And last and final, that is packaging. That you can see that some milk pouches there in the market, that they are in tetrahedral shape. So firstly means they are that our so many food items are there, they are stored in airtight container. When the container is airtight, so there is less chances, there is very less chance to develop the bacteria. So by packing tightly, we can save our food materials for long period of time. So today this is enough, students, and remaining we will do in our next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.